April. It's a beautiful day here in Lake Havasu City. It is nice and warm and sunny, so we are going to take our kayak out for a paddle. If you look over here, right up there, that's the beach and the hill that we had to walk our kayak down. So a little bit of a workout already this morning, plus blowing up our kayak, let's be honest.
And it's windy.
And it's a little windier than we had
It's not supposed to be windy.
Anticipated. It's already beached us, but there is our beautiful lake. Wish us luck. All right, have a great day.
Bye.
Just had a reasonable sized boat go by, get some waves. Kayak is handling it beautifully. I might need some Dramamine, but that's all right. It's a good day on the lake. So across the lake on the other side is actually California. Ooh, there's a boat, might get some more waves. This little mountain up here, that's Cupcake. That's one of the ones that we hike sometimes when we're here. We even have a video posted about it. We are coming up on what they call Site 6. It is just down the road from us on the island in Lake Havasu. It is the only free public boat launch in the area, and there's also some great covered spots right there that's in the picture for fishing.
Yeah, I read that the fishing here is like one of the best places in the whole area.
There's a beautiful lighthouse right out on that point. So for those of you who don't know, Lake Havasu City has a whole bunch of replica lighthouses. All of the ones that are on the island are lighthouses from the Great Lakes. All the ones that are on the western side, or the California side, if you can see right here, I'll zoom in, there's a lighthouse over there. Those are all from the west coast of the United States. And all of the lighthouses on the eastern side, or the Arizona side of the lake, are from the east coast of the United States. We should see a couple more while we're out here today. Got some good fishing out here. I think that egret right there is hoping for some lost bait or some fish guts or something. Here is another one of our island lighthouses.
Freshly painted, huh?
Yeah.
So the Lake Havasu Lighthouse Club is all volunteers, and they maintain all of the lighthouses that you see out here are actually Coast Guard regulated beacons and provide a really valuable service. There's lots of little crags here, obviously, as you can see, and there's not a lot of features to know where you are, so they aid both in navigation and not hitting something, as well as, you know, the boaters have a map and know which lighthouse is where, so it helps them know where they are.
There we have another lighthouse peeking out. Get a little closer up to that as we go by. Here's that beautiful little lighthouse. Now, all this land you see out here, I believe on the right hand side, it's on the Arizona side, I believe is all BLM land. I am not positive whether or not you're able to overnight camp, but there is a fabulous BLM office right in town, so that is where I would go to check if that is allowed or not. We do see lots of people out here throughout the day enjoying it, people on their mountain bikes, people in campers, kayaks, OHVs, all sorts of things, picnicking, so great spot right on the water. All right, across the lake, there is a pink building. There you are. and we believe that is the casino. There is a ferry that will take you across the lake over to it. If you park in the London Bridge area in Lake Havasu City, it's really cheap. I think it's like $4, $6, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's $4 a person right now.
We haven't done it yet. I know that there's the casino. I know that there are supposedly a couple little restaurants. At some point here, we'll go check it out.
There is a road as well, but but from here, it's much quicker to take the ferry. It would be a really long drive to get there by car.
Here we have another one of the lighthouses coming up.
All right, so out in front of us, you'll see at the end of the island, basically that's part of Lake Havasu City, the northern part. Lake Havasu is reached by Arizona 95, which is really funny. We're on 95 out here, just like we would have been at home in Maine. But as Jess kind of scans up to her left, you can start to see the Currently Mountains up there. And basically, it's where the Colorado River comes down through. And there's this, starting in Needles, there's this really awesome canoe, kayak, boat ride that you can take. They call it going through the Narrows. It's a pretty good slot canyon that the river flows through. We did it last year with some of our friends. 17 miles, they take you, drop you off, and then you paddle 17 miles. And basically you get out right at the northern part of the city. And then, and that's where we left our cars. And if you come here and you have a day, it takes about 6 hours or so to do. And you have, like I say, you have to get a shuttle. It's awesome, and it was a lot of fun.
And if you'd like to see more about what you might see, we have a video of that posted on our blog also. There's a little closer up video of this lighthouse. Beautiful, right on the point.
And if anyone's curious about all the names, I'm sorry, I don't have all the names memorized, but we did a vlog chronicling all the ones that are on the lighthouse that we could get to. We have all the ones we could actually get to by our bicycle. So if you look at that blog, you'll find out a little bit of history about each of them and their names and kind of where they're located.
Not sure. Oh, right now. Winds come up a little bit on this side. We're getting ready to come around and into the channel here shortly, but it was just windy enough that while I was paddling, the water was spraying off my paddle and soaking April in the back.
It is a wonderful day, and so it was wonderful, but
good thing it's warm out. So here we are coming up to Crazy Horse Campground. There is a lighthouse in that campground right there in my picture. We haven't stayed here yet. We did stop at the front security gate to ask if we could go take our bikes around, check it out, see the lighthouse. They were more than accommodating, which was awesome. They do have some spots pretty close to the water, but again, we haven't had the opportunity to stay there yet. But maybe a place you'd want to check out. Looks like they also have a little bit of a marina right there tucked into that cove. Kind of a nice view of that lighthouse right there. See a little more of the detail with the palms behind it. Okay, we are getting ready to come around and come into the channel. It looks like we have one of the ferries there coming out of the channel. Nice little lighthouse across the way. The area that you're looking into with that lighthouse is Lake Havasu State Park.
yeah, to the left side.
Yep, to the left side of this lighthouse. Scroll up a little bit. There you go. They do have some camping there at that at that state park. Again, another spot where we haven't had the opportunity to camp yet, but it does look like it has a pretty nice location.
They also do a lot of events at that state park as well.
And the last little bit of this campground, coming around the point, talk about lakefront property. There we go. It is a little windy as we're getting ready to come into the channel. You can see one lighthouse on this side, scroll across the channel. See your other lighthouse on the other side of the channel.
that I think.
There you are. Right there. We are being passed by the Havasu Landing Resort Casino Ferry. Also coming into the channel. Are in the channel. There you have the London Bridge going across the channel. We have lots of little restaurants and shops.
London Village.
London Village.
Fish fries.
There's our ferry loading back up to get back to the casino.
It was packed this time.
It was definitely packed. There was a long line. We are going to go under the bridge, out through the other side of the channel, and then we'll do some video over there and then head back around the other side of the island. We have now made it under the bridge. There you can see it behind us. Like I said, we're going to be coming up to some other parks here. See, still a little windy. It is Rotary Park and
I think it's London Bridge.
London Bridge or London Bridge Beach Park, something like that, on the other side of the channel. So I'll show you those in just a minute.
And if anyone cares, the wind's blowing so hard. We're staying still. It's going a little backwards, and we're going way below the channel. Keep that in mind.
So we have pulled over to the side of the beach in the channel. Over there you can see the walkway goes down into Rotary Park. We are going to have a little snack, use the restroom. Over here you can see the end of the channel. Here comes April. Up there is that London Bridge Beach Park. Pool has a couple little playgrounds, basketball courts, all kinds of stuff.
It's in one of the last blogs I wrote about too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, check out that blog. There's a lighthouse on the one end of this channel. Right in the end we have Kayak. And then coming over into this side of the channel is your other lighthouse right there. Okay, not sure if you can see this, but we have some waves and some whitecaps not brought on by any boats. So hard paddling, we're getting soaked. There is another lighthouse right there. It was the very first in the marina before there was actually any other lighthouses or the club itself. Check that out. All right, I only have a second, so I gotta go get a paddle. Okay, lots of waves, but wanted to show you this lighthouse really quick on the point. Really nice one in the palm trees. All right, now time to muster up the strength to get back. Coming around the corner, and we've got another nice little lighthouse right there. Look how pretty that one is. Beautiful. Oh, yep, somebody going to check it out. All right, heading back. We have come up to the last of the lighthouses. We're not quite there, but we can see it, and that is at the other end of our resort. So once we get to that lighthouse just around that corner is home. Yay! Still pretty windy out here on this side, still some waves, but less white caps and a lot more gentle. We had to stop and dump out some water because we were taking on quite a bit, but all's good now.
Like 4 inches in the boat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It was getting a little
like
cold.
We're sitting in 4 inches.
Yeah.
It's chilly.
All right, almost there. Well, we've gotten a little closer to that lighthouse that is on the point in our RV park. Thought I'd take a second to show you right in here. That is the boat ramp for our RV park. So there's the marina and there's also the boat ramp on this side. up there where you see those RVs, that's actually like a fenced-in storage area. That's where we left our beloved leisure travel van while we had to take that unexpected trip to Maine. And it was wonderful, so easy, reasonably priced, and it was nice and safe. Here we are starting to come around that cove. We are almost home. Here we are coming back to our little beach.
Sailing home.
Yeah, the wind is blowing at our backs, pulling us into the little cove, which is awesome. Let's see, what was that? A little over a couple hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
I'll check my phone, and I recorded our trip in distance and see if I got it, and we'll let you know how far and how long in just a few minutes.
All right. Well, we made it.
Barely.
Yeah. April recorded it on her app. What did you get?
Just under 6 miles, almost exactly 6 miles.
Holy.
Yeah. And I don't know what the headwind was for most of it, but it was pretty steady.
That's a pretty good one.
Time for a blackberry citrus soda. and maybe some swimming in the pool.
Sometime at the pool, which we're very excited about.
All right, great trip. Bye.